what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare upon bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome to Parable. Gregg Hagen along with Dave Wagner, Mary Roundtree Field. And Wags, 2 days from today, we start our 40th year. But what a way to end year 39 with maybe a state championship a couple hours from now.
Well, yeah, that'd be a great thing to bring home the hardware from this tournament. And
well, at Toma, we had to win 2 games to win the championship. Here we're in the driver's seat. Loyal is the opponent. We beat them earlier in the tournament. They just beat St. Mary's Springs, so they're playing back-to-back games. Whether that's the advantage or not, we'll find out. Wags, I was here 30 years ago. The field is much better now. They have a press box now. That was the year Toma's high school team, the older kids, Ryan Brookman, Bob Pernat, Pat Bloom, Brian Dow, the list goes on, won the state championship. Will history repeat itself 30 years later? We'll see.
Certainly be sweet, that's for sure. And Toma had a great regional and hosted it and came out the winner in some dramatic games in that one, and had some one-run games in this one. But the one team that they beat pretty handedly is this Loyal team, so hopefully that's in their heads just a little bit too.
Toma lineup looks this way. Owen Loudon leading off, Nate Hendricks batting second, Gavin Courtney third, Jackson Kunitz fourth, Owen Wong batting fifth, Ty Newcomb batting sixth, Julian Kunitz batting seventh, Peyton Smith eighth, and Quinn Kirky batting ninth. So again, your Toma lineup: Loudon, Hendricks, Courtney 1 through 3, Jackson Kunitz, Wong, and Newcomb 4 through 6, and Julian Kunitz, Peyton Smith, and Quinn Kirky 7 through 9. Wags, last time we played these guys, Loudon, who's leading off, Hendricks, who follows, and Julian Kunitz all had 3 hits, 9 of our 10. 16-year-old state championship on the line. Hunter Walter on the mound for Loyal. Popped up center field. 1 out. Day first time around, they jumped out the 3-1 lead and then score a run after the first inning as we won handily, just said, 11-3. Here's Nate Hendricks. Their defense has... We'll give you the defense in a moment here. Soft little line drive to shortstop, 2 quick outs. Burks in left, Siglitz in center, Prine in right, Kautzer at third, Petosa at short, Ashbeck at second, Sandalier at first, Ledner doing the catching, and then Walter Hunter Walter doing the pitching. 2 quick outs for Courtney. And he's hit by the pitch. All right, they're playing back-to-back games, Dave. This is our only game. Who has the advantage?
Well, we've been debating that for centuries, right? Or it seems like. I don't know. You're warmed up. You're in rhythm. If you've played before, of course, it's a very hot, humid day, so it could have taken a little bit out of them. But I think it comes down to the guy in the mound.
Well, it's going to be Nate Hendricks when Toma takes the field. 1 on, 2 outs for Jackson Kunitz in the 4 spot. Foul on the play by Kunitz. They won handily at Loyal prior to this game, beat St. Mary's handily 11-3. There goes the runner. And the one thing, Dave, you and I learned when the regional was in Toma, Toma will run the bases, won't they?
Yeah, they will. Very aggressive on the bases. Not only, taking second, but, they've had several runners thrown out at the plate, especially in that regional. So they will be aggressive.
Kunitz takes high and inside. It's 3-1 now on Jackson. 16-year-old, 16U state championship on the line. Toma and Loyal. No score, top of 1. 3-1 to Kunitz. And that, I think, is going to get to play first base side, and it will not. New life for Kunitz.
It's full up on Kunitz now, 3-2. 3 players conversion on one, and none of them could make the catch.
Right, we really do want to thank the Baraboo people for accommodating us. Beautiful facility here.
Yeah, it really worked out very nice, as you can see, and hopefully it pays dividends here, and we can bring home some hardware from it.
3-2 to Kunitz. Fouls it off first base side again.
Kunitz making Walter work a little bit out there on the mound.
Jackson, of course, Brookwood High School. So it's really, Dave, a nice mix between Toma and Brookwood players, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's a very nice mix, and you could tell early in the year, it took them some time to, get used to each other, but it didn't happen overnight.
And Kunitz draws the walk.
They're playing some very good baseball right now. And another thing you'll notice, our hitters are very good at making pitchers go deep in the counts, and a lot of times, especially with 2 strikes, they'll fall off a lot of pitches and make them work.
There's Owen Wong. Dave, you go back to that loss last night, with 6-5 loss to St. Mary's Springs. We had opportunities, didn't we?
Oh yeah, we certainly did. We had base runners.
Wong fouls it off for Toma. Courtney at second, hit by a pitch. Jackson Kunitz at first with the walk. 2 on, 2 out Toma. Top of 1. Playing for the 16 and under Legion State Championship. 0-1 coming to Wong. 1-1 on Wong. Wong, another Brookwood. Another player from Brookwood. So an opportunity for Toma to strike first. They did the first time around against these guys. Was that a strike? Apparently it was, and that'll end the inning. So Toma has 2-1, but leave him there. Half inning in the book. From Baraboo, 16U state title on the line. You're watching the Hagen Sports Network.
17.
Nate Hendricks works on the mound for Toma. As we go to the bottom of 1. Coots are laid off for Loyal. Give the Toma Dean a moment here. Toma D, Jackson Kunitz in left, Loudon in center, and Trackman in right. Give the infield a moment. Infield as Gerke at third, Wong at short, Julian Kunitz at second, Courtney at first. Peyton Smith catching, popped up, left field side, and it'll be caught out there by Jackson Kunitz. 1 out. So again, that Toma defense. Jackson Kunitz in left, Loudon in center, Tapman in right, Gerke at third, Wong at short, and Julian Kunitz at second. That's going to be trouble, right center field. And a 1-out double for Loyal. That was Sandelier. So then Toma defense.
Now to bat for Royal, number 1, Amy.
Jackson Kunitz in left, Loudon in center, Tackman in right, Gerke at third, Wong at short, and Julian Kunitz at second. Courtney at first, Smith catching, and Nate Hendricks pitching. So they have a runner in scoring position with 1 out as Loyal here in the ground ball to short. Wong's got that, and he will throw him out, but the runner goes to third.
Hitting for Royal, number 53.
Brings up the pitcher, Hunter Walter. Hendricks to Walter, strike on the corner. He's a big young man, isn't he?
Yep, he's pretty good size. You can see out there when he was on the mound, so hopefully he doesn't hit it as far as he looks like he could.
Bouncing ball. Wong's at it on the big hop and throws him out to end the inning. So Wags, both runners leave runners in scoring position. We're scoreless after 1. You're watching the 16U Legion State Championship game from Baraboo on the Hagen Sports Network. Welcome back to Baraboo. Gregg Hagen along with Dave Wagner. 16U Legion State Championship game. Toma and Loyal. Tyne and Newcomb leads off for Toma. No score, top of 2. Newcomb, Julian Kunitz, Peyton Smith, 6, 7, 8 to up for Toma. Hunter Walter goes back to work. Both runners, both teams, Dave left runners in scoring position to first. Pitch to Newcomb. 0-2 now. Totals through 1 for Toma through 1. No runs, no hits, no errors, 2 left on. Loyal through 1. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on. No score, top of 2. 2-2 to Newcomb. Full count. Should be 3-2 on Newcomb. Pitch coming from Walter. Fouled off by Newcomb. Will do it again. Toma was the last team in this tournament to lose. So on this day, they only had to play 1 game and strike out for Newcomb. Brings up Julian Kunitz. As we said earlier in the broadcast, first time around when Toma beat these guys 11-3. Kunitz, Julian Kunitz, Hendricks, and Loudon all each had 3 hits. Toma had 10 hits in that game. Strike to Julian. Toma had 2-1 in the first, didn't score. They left a runner at third in the bottom of one. They have the game's only hit. Toma with base runners on a hit pitch, hit by pitch and a walk. So it's bottom line, Dave. It's going to, in this game, it's going to come down to who takes advantage of their opportunities, right?
Yeah, that's definitely how I would look at it.
And they had a runner at third in the first, couldn't score. We had a runner at scoring position in the first, couldn't score. Don't expect an 11-3 game like first time around, do you?
No, not really. I wouldn't expect that, but as they've shown throughout the tournament, except for the Toma game, they can score runs, and you know, Toma gets it on a roll. It just takes they get everybody involved.
Easy play for third baseman right there. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting number 1, Peyton Smith.
Smith had an RBI single last night. Got a couple of hits in the state tournament.
So 2 quick outs for Toma here in the bottom, top of the 2. High and inside to Peyton. Peyton in the 8th spot. Quinn Gerke do next. Pitch coming. 1-1 now. 1-1 on Peyton Smith. In the dirt to Peyton. 2-1. Peyton Smith trying to get it going with 2 outs in the top of 2. 2-1 come to Smith. Did he go around? Looks like he did from up here. They say yes, he did. 2-2 on Peyton. Dave's second year in a row, 16 and under has been at state, isn't it?
Yeah, this is hopefully that experience will help. Not a lot of these kids were on that team, but you know, I think that still, mindset-wise, is an advantage.
Ground ball to third, and a terrible throw, and Peyton's going to get down to second. And now, as we talked about earlier, you need to take advantage of the mistakes, and there's a big one right there with 2 outs. Routine ground ball to third, but Kautzer threw it away. So now we'll see if Toma can make him pay. Quinn Gerke in the 9th spot. Yeah, and it should be over, Dave. Routine ground ball, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. The inning should be over, but like you said, now coming up with a key 2-base hit, 2-out hit is what we need here.
All right, let's see what Quinn can do here in the 9th spot. Outside for ball to Quinn. Well, Toma left a runner at second in the first. They have Peyton Smith there now with 2 outs here in the second. Looking to break this scoreless tie. Pitch to Quinn. Ground ball off the pitcher's glove. This is going to be a close play at first. And in time to get Gerke to win the inning. So for the second straight inning, Toma leaves a runner in scoring position. We go to the bottom of 2, still scoreless. You're watching the Hagen Sports Network. All right, back to work goes Nate Hendricks. Berkling off. Burks to batter, no score, bottom of 2. 1-1. So Dave, another golden opportunity for Toma goes astray in the top of 2, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. This, one thing this team does, though, it seems like when they see a second, third time around, they do a lot better through the lineup against the pitcher, and I think it's, like as I said, it's all key because this kid pitched a heck of a game his last time. Hendricks keeps him off the scoreboard. You know, we'll get to their pitcher eventually.
Now batting for Royals, number 3, Reed Stieglitz.
Stieglitz the batter.
Batting from the right side against Hendricks. Hendricks sitting at the belt delivering. A swing and a pop up.
Fouled off first base side. Hendricks, Dave, inning one, only threw 12 pitches, 10 for strikes.
Yeah, that's what you need to do, pound that strike zone. Don't put people on by the walk.
Foul straight bat by Siglitz, and it's 0-2 now. No score, bottom of 2. Toma and Loyal for the 16U Legion State Championship. Toma, early in the tournament, beat these guys 11-3. Fell behind early 3-1, and that put the game away with 6 runs sixth. They only had 4 hits in that game, did Loyal. Fouled off third base side. Both teams, though, Dave, very deservedly deserve to be here, don't they?
Well, absolutely. As we said, there's
another strikeout for Nate Hendricks. Back to back for Nate.
For Royal, number 4, Logan Ashbeck.
Brings up Ashbeck. Strike to Ashbeck.
Hendricks gets in a rhythm, boy. He's pretty tough, and he looks like he's getting there. So,
yeah, I totally agree.
It's 0-1 on Ashbeck, the pitch. Another swing and a miss by Loyal.
Last time we saw Nate pitch, Dave, in the first inning, he threw 14 pitches, 13 for strikes.
Yeah. Yeah, he's dealing.
There's another strikeout. Hendricks strikes out the side. We go to top of 3 from Baraboo. No score. You're watching the Hagen Sports Network.
Toma Health, we are proud to serve our community by providing exceptional health care.
My name is Penny Precourt. I am city attorney here in Toma and a private practitioner since 1995. I would highly recommend Toma Health without question. We have a great facility, and I think that what makes Toma Health the best is the employees that work there as well. It's truly, from my standpoint, a well-oiled machine from top to bottom, filled with people that care about what they're doing. Toma Health, caring for our community.
Welcome back to Mary Roundtree Evans Field. No score, top of 3. Top of the order for Toma, Loudon, Hendricks, and Courtney. The face, Hunter Walter Wags, who was thrown 36 pitches through 2 innings, so we made him work, haven't we?
Yeah, that's definitely something that can come back and help you later on. And as this game goes on, make him throw a lot of pitches and try to wear him down.
Loudon fly to center his first time up. 1-1 on Loudon. In case you're not aware, you can throw 105 pitches at the Legion level. And no more than that. Fouled off by Loudon. So you could face a batter with 102 pitches and go over 105, but that's the last batter. So Hendricks has thrown 20 pitches through 2. And as we said, Walter's thrown 36. 1-2 to Loudy. Bounce towards short. 1 out. Trozek throws him out.
Now for Toma, the pitcher, number 32, Nate Hendricks.
There's Nate Hendricks. As I mentioned earlier, Dave, when we played these guys during the tournament, Loudy and Hendricks were 2 players that had 3 hits in that game. Obviously, Loyal very aware of that, pitching him totally different.
Yeah, and a different pitcher, you know, too. So all that plays into it. You throw that first game out for the most part.
Totals through 2 innings in this game. Toma through 2. No runs, no hits, no errors, 3 left on. Loyal through 2. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 1 left on. Hook fouled on left field line. Toma's left runners in scoring position every inning so far. They left a runner at third in the first.
Winding, dealing the 1-2. Off.
Hendricks fouls that one straight back.
Let's go. 1-2 on Nate Hendricks.
As we said earlier in the tournament, Toma beat these guys 11-3. Runs would appear to be at a premium in this one.
The 1-2 is way outside.
Outside to Hendricks.
Count is even on Nate Hendricks.
Gavin Courtney do next.
Looking in again. He'll wind and deal the 2-2. Hendricks tries this one, falling out of play.
Hooks it foul well down the left field line and out of play.
Balls with 2 strikes on Nate.
One of the big things for Toma is getting those early guys on the first couple, first 2 innings. Everything was with 2 outs, and we need to get the leadoff guys on and get aggressive on the base paths, and that's usually what leads to success for Toma.
Very true. 2-strike pitch coming in the dirt. We're making them work another full count. We've had a lot of full counts against this guy, haven't we?
Yep.
3-2 coming to Hendricks. He draws a 1-out walk. So 2 walks and a hit batter in this game for Hunter Walter, but he's been able to get out of the inning, hasn't he? So what are the odds right here that Hendricks is going to run? Probably pretty good. You can see a great shot of him right there. There he goes. No way they're going to throw him out. He had a great jump at Hendricks. He had that ball. He had that stolen. You could see it from the get-go. Had a great jump at Hendricks. All right, Wags. 3rd straight inning. Runner in scoring position for Toma. See how this plays out for Gavin Courtney with 1 out. Ball 1 on Courtney. Strike to Courtney. As I told you earlier, this Toma team will run. Just what everybody in the starting lineup, Dave, can steal a base, can't they?
Yeah, absolutely.
Inside the Courtney. No score, top of 3. 16U Legion State Championship on the line, Toma and Loyal. Hendricks is second with 1 out for Courtney. Strike to Courtney. Jackson Kunitz do next. 2-2 on the way. I believe that's a ball. Yeah, 3-2. Walter Wags is already up to 53 pitches in this game and rolling the 3rd. Inside for a ball, 2-1. 1 out. Not to sound like a parrot, but sooner or later, Dave, you got to take advantage of these opportunities, don't you?
Yeah, and I think we will. You just, is there a pitcher, you're going deep in counts, you're getting tired, and now you've walked a couple guys, and I would expect that we break through here.
2 on for Jackson Kunitz. 1 out. Back-to-back walks to Hendricks and Courtney. 2-1, 1 out for Toma. Scores in the 3rd. Strike to Jackson. Toma's had base runners every inning. Inside the Jackson, there goes Hendricks, and he'll easily steal 3rd. While that's going on, Dave, Courtney takes 2nd. Double steal. We told you earlier, this Toma team will run. Now a golden opportunity for Jackson, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's heads up, and they've been doing that all year long. And with less than 2 outs, they could go for a double steal here. Try to get them to go, throw to 2nd. The guy will go off the base, and then the guy will break for home from 3rd base.
2 strikes on Jackson Kunitz. Here it comes from Walter. Pops it up in the infield. It's going to be an easy play for the shortstop. 2 outs. The runners stay put. That's big out. Big out. Well, here's Owen Wong. Wong struck out his first time.
Owen Wong.
It'll be up to Owen Wong to deliver a 2-out hit now to get a runner 2 in. Or a pitch pass ball. The pitch to Wong.
So Hunter Walter Davis throwing a lot of pitches. He's up to 58 now, but bottom line, he hasn't given up a run, has he?
Nope, he has. Pitched out of trouble every inning.
The 0-1 to Wong is in.
Tolman runners on second and third with 1 out. They're still there with 2 outs now for Owen Wong. No score, top of 3. 16U Legion State Championship on the line.
He hits this one to
Wong pops it up first base side, and that'll end the inning. So Toma leaves 2 more on. Great opportunity there. We go to the bottom of 3. Toma and Loyal playing for the state title, still scoreless on the Hagen Sports Network. Well, Toma with another great opportunity in the top of 3. Runners on second and third with 1 out, don't score. And Nate Hendricks, who struck out the side, goes back to work in the third now. Fouled straight back. Nate Daves through 2 innings has thrown 20 pitches, 17 for strikes, including 3 strikeouts last inning.
Yeah, he is, like we said, dialed in. Hopefully he stays that way.
This is Bremer, number 8 batter, 8-9-1 for Loyal here in the bottom of 3. 16U state championship on the line. Ground ball, that's going to get through for a base hit. So the number 8 batter leads off with a single for Loyal.
Now to bat number 10, Jake Lindner.
Brings up Lindner. Throw to first, back in time. Here's Bremer. They left a runner at third in the first. Went in order the last inning, as we said, when Hendricks struck out the side. Top the order due up next for Loyal. 1-0 pitch inside, and hit by the pitch is Lindner.
Not good.
Brings up the top of the order for Loyal.
Well, we had an opportunity, Dave, in the top of the inning, couldn't cash it in. Let's see what Loyal does. 2 on and nobody out here in the bottom of 3. Counts are top of the order. 0 for 1.
This is the very dangerous part of the Loyal order. Now time taken by the hitter counts.
So let's see if they can cash it in. Toma could not.
Landscaping in the right side of the box.
First time this game that Nate Hendricks has been in trouble.
He's swinging a
Ground ball.
Gerke steps on the back for 1. The throw is not.
They get the 4th and 3rd as Gerke steps on 3rd. That's a big out.
And just
Two on, 1 out. The number 2 batter, Chandelier.
For Loyal, number 2, Holden Chandelier.
his first time up. Right to
Thank God that ball, Dave, hit right at Gerke, and it was. Couldn't turn the double play, though, but they get the out at 3rd.
the lead out, though. The pitch to Chandelier in the first.
Chandelier takes a strike.
Big first out for Toma.
No score, bottom of 3. Loyal and Toma for the 16U Legion State Championship from Baraboo. This is Toma's 3rd straight 7 o'clock game, but it's for the championship. 2 on, 1 out for Loyal. Strike 3 looking. Big strikeout for Hendricks. Strikeout number 4 for Nate.
Shortstop number 1, Andy Picosa.
Here comes Picosa in the 3 spot.
He grounded out to short his first time up.
0 for 1. Inside to Picosa. So Nate Herrick's trying to get out of a mess here in the bottom of 3. 2 on, 2 out. 2-0 now on Picosa. Loyal with the only 2 hits in this game. Toma has no hits, but they've had a ton of base runners. Haven't been able to cash anything in though. Picosa swing and miss from Hendricks. Inning started with a single and a hit batter, but Hendricks has been able to get the last 2. 2-1 pitch. Foul straight back. It is 2-2 now. 2-2 on Picosa. From the stretch, Nate Hendricks. Line to center, actually line to left, and caught out there by Jackson Kunitz. Well hit. So Wags, they have 2 on, nobody out, and Nate Hendricks works out of it. We go to 4th. Still no score in the state championship game. We're breaking the action. Here's a look at some businesses bringing you this game. Please thank and patronize them. And welcome back to Mary Roundtree Evans Field in Baraboo. Gregg Hagen along with Dave Wagner. Toma and Loyal playing for the 16U Legion State Championship. Both teams, Dave, had opportunities, but we're scoreless as we go to the top of 4.
Well, I guess the way you want a championship game to be, you don't want one team running away and hiding early in the game anyway. And we got a pitcher's, kind of a pitcher's duel. It seems like we're all pitching Loyal a little bit, but he's the one with the no-hitter.
He's thrown over 60 pitches now, has Hunter Walter. Toma's had runners in scoring position every inning in this game. They had runners on first and second in the top and the bottom of 3 and could not score. Newcomb, Julian Kunitz, Peyton Smith, 6, 7, 8 for Toma. Scores in the top of 4. Newcomb to left, and that's going to get in there for Toma's first hit of the game for Tyne Newcomb.
Now to bat for Toma, number 16.
Now, as we talked about earlier, just about everybody on this Toma team will steal. Tyne might be the exception. We'll see.
We'll see.
This is really a great angle to see. Julian Kunitz 0 for 1. So the first hit of Toma for Toma comes with a leadoff single by Newcomb here in the top of 4. We've seen this before, though, haven't we? Another throw to first, back is Newcomb. Still hasn't thrown a pitch to the plate. There's a ball. Totals through 3 innings. Toma through 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. 5 left on. Loyal through 3. No runs, 1 hit, 2 errors. No runs, 1 hit. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error, and they've left 3 on. Two-one on Julian Kunitz. And is Newcomb actually going to try to get the second? And he will. That was kind of gutsy, I thought. He got kind of a late break, but we'll take it.
Well, as soon as he saw it rolling away, he took off, but it didn't get away that far. I was a little surprised too, but good fortune, not a great throw. Great throw they may have had a chance.
So another scoring opportunity for Toma here in the 4th. Every inning, and now they have 2 on with nobody out as Kunitz draws the walk. All right, Wags, the button order, what do you think?
I would not be too surprised.
Peyton Smith, who certainly is capable of laying down a bunt. Peyton reached down an error last time up, but he didn't score. 2 on, nobody out for Toma. Trying to break this tie in the top of 4 with Loyal. Pitch to Peyton, and he's showing bunt. He bunts it foul. Not to sound like a parrot, Wags, but sooner or later, you've got to take advantage of these opportunities. As Toma's had base runners all over the place, but Walter's been able to get out of everything so far. See if she shows bunt again. Well, taken this time for a ball, 1-1. Walter up to 71 pitches now for them, 71 for Walter. 1-1 pitch to Smith, showing bunt now. He bunts it foul, and now the bunt obviously no longer in order. Newcomb at second. Right off the inning with Toma's first hit. Julian Kunitz foul with a walk. So you no longer think the bunt's in order with a 1-2 count on Julian Kunitz.
Walter looking for a big out in the pitch.
High for ball, the Kunitz. Look at that lead at first base for Kunitz. Huge lead over there. Smith takes low, and it's another full count. We're making this guy work, if nothing else, Dave.
Yeah, see if he can load him up here.
3-2 to Peyton Smith. Swinging away. Fly ball to left. Not going to be deep enough to move the runners. 1 out. Well, there's Quinn Gerke, Dave. Last inning, Quinn came up with an opportunity to drive in a run, could not. Quinn in the 9th spot for Toma.
Quinn Gerke.
Newcomb at second. Julian Kunitz at first with 1 out for Quinn Gerke. Inside and high to Quinn. Outfield straight away for the most part for Quinn. Top the order, and Owen Loudon do next.
Here's the 1-0.
That's going to get the runners to second and third. Newcomb to third.
The same situation last game.
Down to second goes Julian Kunitz.
Kunitz didn't make contact.
2-0 the count on Quinn Gerke. Golden opportunity for Toma here in the fourth. Walter from the stretch. Strike to Quinn. 2-1 now. 2-1 to Quinn. Here it comes from Walter.
2-1 to Quinn. The grounder.
Ground ball foul, just foul.
Played by Coach Courtney down there.
Newcomb at third, starting with a single. Julian Kunitz is second, walked. And then Peyton Smith with a fly ball to left. Big pitch here, Dave. 2-2 to Quinn. Coming from Burns. Outside for ball. Boy, a lot of full counts Toma's been able to come up with in this game from Hunter Walter. Big pitch here, isn't it?
Yeah, another chance to, if he walks, to load the bases and maybe uncorks one here. Who knows?
3-2 to Quinn. Inside, and they're loaded for Loudon. Owen Loudon hitless. Newcomb at third. Julian Kunitz is second. Gerke at first. A single, 2 walks have loaded the bases, 1 out. Top the order. And Owen Loudon 0 for 2. High to Loudy. Walter, Dave, right now at 82 pitches. 82. 0-1 to Loudon. There's a strike, and it's 1-1. He's throwing 83 pitches, 45 for strikes. Pitch to Loudon. Fouled it straight back. And it's 1-2. Bases loaded, top of 4. 1 out, no score. 1-2 on Loudon. Waiting on the pitch from Walter. 2-2 now. Boy, you'd love to see one in the gap here, wouldn't you?
Yeah, ideally.
2-2 to Loudon. Here it comes from Walter. And he's hit by the pitch. And it's 1-0 Toma. Well, anyway at all, right?
Yep.
So a single by Newcomb. Julian Kunitz walks. Gerke walks. Loudy hit by a pitch. And Walter, who's currently thrown 87 pitches, conference on the mound now. And what do you do if you're Loyal?
Yeah, now it starts to get into the game of who do you have available, how many pitches do each guy have, and you know, when do you make the move if you do. But only down 1-0. You could, you know, easily get out of this inning with a ground ball, something hit back, and you know, force it to plate, anything like that. So I don't believe that they're not going to remove him at this point.
Well, in a tournament that goes as long as this one has, you've got to have pitching, the bottom line. And when it comes to pitching depth, Dave, Toma seems to have the advantage, don't they?
It seems to be, and the way this game was set up, you would expect that. And with this kid that's up to bat now, Nate Hendricks, he can help himself out a bunch right here.
One in, bases still loaded for Toma. 1-0, top of 4. For Nate Hendricks in the 2 spot. Foul straight back by Hendricks. Got a good pitch to hit.
Yeah, you don't take a lot of pitches.
Julian Kunitz at third. Gerke at second. Loudon at first. 1 in on a hit batter. Loudy got hit. Toma looking for more here in the top of 4. 0-1 to Hendricks. 1-1 on Hendricks. That was pitch number 88 for Walter. Limit is 105. Strike to Hendricks, and it's 1-2 now. Gavin Courtney due next. Toma hoping for a big inning here in the top of 4. 2-strike pitch. Base hit down the left field line, but it is foul. If we have one blind spot, it's that left field corner, and apparently that was just foul. But that would have been big. That would have scored Dave at least 2.
Yeah, that would have scored a couple.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell how far it was foul, but he made the call right away. So maybe we can get one inside that baseline.
Toma's made the most of the 1 hit in this game, leading 1-0, top of 4. Another 1-2. Coming to Hendricks. Fouls that off right field side. Julian Kunitz at third. Gerke at second. Loudon at first. 1 in. 1 out. Top of 4. 1-zip Toma leading Loyal for the 16U state championship. Another 1-2 to Hendricks. 2-2 to Hendricks. Walter at 92 pitches right now here in the 4th. 92. And Hendricks steps out now. This is a big moment in this game, to say the least, isn't it, Wags?
Yeah, to say the least.
Yeah. 2-2 to Hendricks. Did he go around? They say no. Full count on Hendricks. Well, Toma's already had 2 batters walk in the inning at a hit batter. Actually, not a hit batter this inning, but they've had 2 walks in the inning. 3-2 to Hendricks. And he takes a called strike 3 on the inside corner.
Huge.
2 outs. That's a big out for Loyal, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a huge out, obviously. Now with 2 out, but I've seen this kid get some huge hits over the year.
Gavin Courtney at the plate now. Base is still loaded.
It's 0-1. Swarovski does have that lower strike zone now.
Tom looking for a big hit out of Courtney.
Fair ball.
Little tapper out in front of home plate. I didn't see any call from a plate umpire yet.
Foul.
Apparently he calls it foul. We couldn't tell from up here.
The umpire's got a big signal.
You would have thought, Dave, he would have made a much clearer call than that, but he really didn't, did he?
No, I didn't see anything. I mean, none of the players apparently knew what was going on there for a second.
0-2 on Courtney. Waiting on the pitch from Walter. Inside for ball. 1 in, base is still loaded for Toma. 1-0 leading Loyal here in the top of 4. 1-2 coming to Courtney. Looking for more is Toma. Strike 3 to end the inning.
That was rolling well off the outside corner. Run him up the side.
So Toma takes the 1-0 lead when Loudon is hit by a pitch. Had the bases loaded, Dave, with just 1 out, but only get 1. To the bottom of 4 we go. You're watching 16U Legion State Tournament Baseball on the Hagen Sports Network.
Leading off the bottom half of the 4th inning. For Loyal, number 53, Hunter Walter.
Well, Nate Hendricks through 3 innings has thrown only 35 pitches for Toma, 28 for strikes.
Hendricks efficient so far on the
Has a 1-0 lead to work with.
1-0 on Walter.
Hendricks allowed 2 hits. He struck out 4.
1-0 on Hunter Walter.
Hunter Walter in the 4th spot leading off. Ground ball to second. Should be an easy play for Kunitz. And is. 1 out. Well, Dave, we're up 1-0, but you hope the fact that we had the bases loaded with 1 in and 1 out doesn't come back to haunt us, don't you?
Yeah, you've been talking about and beating a dead horse, but obviously sooner or later you got to break through, and that was just the perfect opportunity, and weren't able to get it done.
Well, there's a base hit to left field, kept in the infield by Wong, but an infield single. Let's put it this way, if you're loyal, you've got to feel pretty good to only be down by 1.
Yeah, absolutely.
Almost had runners in scoring position every inning. Had the bases loaded, as I said, with 1 out last inning and 1 in, and could not score. Couldn't get anything out of their 2 and 3 batters.
Yeah, we looked at 2 called strikes and strike 3, and that's not like us. Not like us at all. So we're usually more aggressive at the plate with 2 strikes.
Keep an eye on the runner at first for Loyal. This is Siglitz at the plate. Toma defense stays the same. Jackson Kunitz in left, Loudon in center, and Tackman in right. Gerke at third, Wong at short, Julian Kunitz at second, Courtney at first, Smith catching, and Nate Hendricks pitching. Toma with a 1-0 lead in the bottom of 4. Toma with only 1 hit in this game, leadoff single last inning by Newcomb, and he wound up scoring the Toma run when Loudon was hit by a pitch. 1-1 to Siglitz. 1-2 now.
Stiglitz struck out swinging his first time up. Hendricks ready with the
1-2 pitch to Siglitz, and a called strike 3. Strikeout number 5 for Hendricks, who hasn't walked anybody, but he's hit a batter. And here's Ashbeck. Prior to this game, Loyal beat St. Mary's Springs 11-3 to get the championship game.
American Legion State Tournament Championship game.
Toma ironically beat these guys 11-3 the first time they played. Dave, we didn't expect a lot of offense. We haven't seen a lot of offense, but not due to Toma opportunities. They've had runners in scoring position this whole game. Only coming up with 1 run, despite the bases loaded with 1 in and 1 out last inning.
Ashbeck back in there from the right side.
Ashbeck struck out his last time. Inside for a ball, Ashbeck. 30 years ago on this field, the Toma high school team, the older kids, won a state championship here.
2-0 the count.
Last time I was here, Dave, 30 years ago. That was only my 10th year. We're 2 days away when August rolls around to starting our 40th year. Ground ball foul. And 40 years, Dave, we have not called too many championship games, have we? So we're enjoying this.
Yeah, absolutely. Either way, it's great to be in this position.
Yep.
Not something we're used to, as you said.
2-2 pitch to Ashbeck. And he strikes out to end the inning. Nate Hendricks continues to roll. Toma which has left 8 on base through 4. Still lead 1-0 as we go to the 5th on the Hagen Sports Network.
Pitch count 47.
At Toma Health, we are proud to serve our community by providing exceptional health care.
My name is Penny Precor. I am city attorney here in Toma and a private practitioner since 1995. I would highly recommend Toma Health without question. We have a great facility, and I think that what makes Toma Health the best is the employees that work there as well. It's truly, from my standpoint, a well-oiled machine from top to bottom, filled with people that care about what they're doing. Toma Health, caring for our community.
And welcome back to Variable Gregg Hagen with Dave Wagner. You're watching the Legion 16 and under state championship game. Toma leading Loyal 1-0, top of 5. Jackson Kunitz leads off. And Dave, it's Ashbeck on for them, isn't it?
Yeah. Maybe the change in the pitching will help here. As, their starter had a huge pitch count, but he was very efficient when he had to be.
Yeah. In case you're wondering, Hunter Walter threw 99 pitches, 55 for strikes. Yeah, and he did hit 2 batters. Ground ball to short. And a base runner for Toma. Put the ball in play, Dave. Anything can happen, right?
Yeah, that's true. You saw it right there. Like an easy out.
Toma, number 18, Owen Wong.
That, for the record, is the 3rd error on Loyal. So Jackson Kunitz at first. Another base runner for Toma. They've left 8 on through 4. Wong takes high and inside for a ball. Don't really feel comfortable, Dave, with a 1-0 lead, do you?
No, never. Especially when the other team has the last ups.
Yeah, totally agree.
It's 1-0 Toma.
Ball 1 on Owen Wong. 1-0 Toma. There's a strike to Wong. Toma with a run last inning. When Loudon was hit by a pitch, the bases loaded. They had the bases loaded, 1 in and 1 out, but couldn't score any more runs. Back-to-back strikeouts, Dave. The end last inning was a killer, wasn't it?
Yeah, it really was. Like I said, looking at strike 3 for those 2nd and 3rd outs, it's just uncharacteristic.
There goes the runner. He's easy going to be safe. Wasn't even close. So there's for the 5th straight inning, Dave, we have a runner in scoring position. Jackson Kunitz at 2nd. Toma with 1 hit in this game. Tyne Newcomb. That's it. They only have 3 hits. They've committed 3 errors, including 1 to start the inning. And as I said earlier, Dave, if you're Loyal, gotta feel very good that you're only down by 1 at the moment, because Toma's had a ton of chances. 3-1 the count on Wong. Left field corner for Wong. And Kunitz will score standing. And a big base hit for Owen Wong. 2-0 Toma. You know, the one thing, Dave, this team has done all season is take advantage of opportunities. And Kunitz, who reaches on the air, scores a big run for Toma. 2-0 now. RBI for Wong with a single. And expect Wong to be taken off pretty soon. Here's Tyne Newcomb, who up until a moment ago had the game's only hit for Toma.
Wong getting his lead. Ashbeck ready from the stretch to pitch.
Inside, throw down the 2nd, and Wong is out at 2nd.
say he was out.
That won't stop Toma, though, Dave. They'll keep running, won't they?
And they're ahead.
Oh, yeah. They'll keep running. That's only the first caught stealing we had. We haven't had a whole lot of opportunities, but the ones we've had really haven't been close. That was a nice throw by the catcher.
Yeah, I totally agree. 1-0 to Newcomb. So Toma with a 2-0 lead in the fifth now.
Henry Gray making the call up there at second. 2 balls, no strikes on Newcomb to pitch.
Inside the Newcomb.
It's 3-0 on Ty Newcomb.
3-0 on Newcomb.
Is Julian Kunitz. Ready with the
Waiting on the 3-0 from Ashbeck.
step off the rubber.
Toma takes advantage of a loyal air to start the inning.
Here's the 3-0. Newcomb will square around
And Newcomb picks up another walk for Toma.
Now to bat the second baseman, number 16, Julian Kunitz.
Dave, we've had 5 base runners alone on walks. 5.
Kunitz will be the batter. Or are we?
Julian Kunitz, the batter.
And we will have a pitch runner. So Brendan Mack will pitch runner.
Brendan Mack at first. Pinch running for Toma. There you see Mack at first.
I told him he was going to score a big run today in this game.
Here's Julian Kunitz.
One strike called on Julian at 0-1.
2-0 Toma now here in the fifth.
Go in this game.
Dave, Toma's made the. They certainly has taken advantage of just 2 hits, haven't they?
Threat here, stealing threat. This one's popped up.
Popped up first base side, and that's going to get a play.
Is Hunter Walter.
Big air by Loyal to start the inning, and Toma takes advantage, don't they?
Yeah, they did. Took them how many innings, but we finally got that big hit with a runner in scoring position.
Owen Wong with a big single driving the run.
Hendricks has kept him at base.
After Jackson Kunitz was hit by a pitch to
It's 0-2 on Julian Kunitz.
get the inning going.
The pitch.
Inside for a ball.
This is 1-2 on Julian. Peyton Smith is the on-deck hitter.
That was pitch number 14 for Ashbeck.
But to deep left.
He's only thrown 5 strikes.
The 1-2 to Julian.
1-2 to Kunitz.
Holding on a
Strike 3 looking.
one right along the belt. Middle of the plate.
2 outs for Peyton Smith.
Peyton Smith.
Now to bat for Toma, number 1, Peyton Smith.
Pitches, so you probably do look at that one right there. You don't. That one is right in there.
Newcomb with the lead at first.
Max in motion here. They'll check in.
Back easily is Newcomb.
There first safely.
16
On the pitch from
U Legion State Championship game from Baraboo.
here it is. That one's way.
Way behind Smith.
It's a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 on Smith. Running, getting the lead from first base. Ashbeck kicks and deals. Right down the middle. Snap throw to first, not in time. 1-1 on Smith.
30 years ago, Toma won a state championship on this field. That was the high school team, the old kids, the older players.
Agreeing on the side.
Looking for another one on the same field 30 years later. And there's a block, and that's going to get Newcomb the second.
On the base hit by Owen Long, there's actually a block called too, but you can't play it out.
Wags, what were you doing 30 years ago?
The RBI hit, of course.
Boy, I don't know. Might have been bailing hay. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know where the 30 years went, as we're 2 days away from our 40th year, as we mentioned earlier.
Smith trying to deliver him. That's another.
Hoping to end our 39th year with a state championship. So far, so good. 2-zip Toma in the fifth.
Your box call.
1-2 pitch.
One is inside and
Way inside. When he misses, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's struggled out there. On a Tuesday night, I was probably playing ball someplace.
Yeah.
Softball.
There's a strike.
It's 2-2 on Smith. He's trying to deliver. The pitch is chopped to third.
Fair ball there, and the throw across is in time. Toma didn't think so. Toma didn't think he had the bag, but the inning is over. Toma picks up a run thanks to a loyal error.
Should have had more. I don't know how you make that.
See, Toma still complaining.
Yikes, that's terrible.
We go to the bottom of 5.
Works out sometimes.
16U state championship on the line. 2-0 Toma on the Hagen Sports Network.
17, Carson Brenner.
Our latest in Nate Hendricks, Dave, so far through 4. He's thrown just 47 pitches, 36 for strikes, struck out 6, hasn't walked anybody. What more could you ask from the young man?
Yeah, not a whole lot, except to keep it going, right?
Yeah.
Like you say, a 2-0 lead, that's nothing.
This team is very capable of scoring runs, talking about Loyal.
Hendricks pitching well. He is ready, the 0-1.
Toma's left 9 on base. They've had runners in scoring position every inning. Scoring on a bases loaded hit batter and Loudon to go up 1-0.
Hendricks kicks and deals.
There's a bouncing ball to second. Should be an easy play for Julian Kunitz, and is 1 out.
Brings up the catcher, number 10, Jake Linder.
Well, the number 9 batter coming up for them. Lindner. Really, Dave, with a fly ball early in the game to Jackson Kunitz in left. They haven't put much out of the infield, have they?
No, they really haven't. And I think they know deeper we go into this game, the pressure's got to mount on them just a little bit, knowing how well that Nate Hendricks is pitching. It's going to be tough.
Yeah.
Hendricks is ready to pitch.
First time around, Toma beat this team 11-3. Put the game away with a 6-run sixth. Trailed in that game 3-1, and they didn't score another run. Did Loyal after the first. They beat St. Mary's 11-3 prior to this game to get here. On the short end of a 2-0 score in the bottom of 5 right now. Linder, the number 9 batter for Loyal. Inside for a ball that's full now. Top of the order up next.
Don't want to lose this guy.
No. Number 9 batter, gotta get this guy. 3-2 to Lindner. Struck him out. Strikeout number 7 for Hendricks. Nate just keeps rolling.
Number 33, Adam Townsend.
And now Dave, top of the order for the 3rd time, looks at Hendricks.
Yeah, you like to face him with 2 down, and that was a big out, absolutely.
Counts 0 for 2, top of the order. And that is a base hit for Counts, a 2 out. He's heading for second, and that's going to be a 2 out double. Toma crowd thought he was out. The umpire was running to make the call. They weren't happy with that guy last inning, were they?
Yeah, you may not get too many calls from him here.
Now at the bat, number 2, Cole Sandelier.
All right, here's your tying run at the plate now. Sandelier. 2-out double. Strike to Sandelier. 2-0 Toma. Bottom of 5, leading Loyal. 16U state championship on the line. Throw back to second and easily back in time is Kutzer. Popped it up in the infield. Hendricks makes the call. No damage. Nate Hendricks continues to roll. We go the 6th. 2-0 Toma. After the break in the action, here's a look at some more businesses and organizations bringing you this game. Please thank and patronize them.
From the top or bottom half. For Toma, number 21, number 2, Quinn Gerke.
Gerke leads off, top of 6. Toma riding a 2-0 lead against Loyal. Wags have been out hit 4-2, but lead 2-0. That's the bottom line, right?
That's the bottom line. That's the one that counts. They have another new pitcher in the game here, so nothing to leave on the table.
Gerke, Loudon, and Hendricks, 9-1-2 for Toma.
Looked at 2 strikes.
Strike 3 to Gerke.
Hey.
1 out. Top of the order, Owen Loudon.
Number 4, Owen Loudon.
Loudon hit by a pitch with the bases loaded his last time up to give Toma at that time a 1-0 lead. They had another one later after an error and a Julian Kunitz single. Totals through 5. Toma through 5. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, 9 left on. Loyal through 5. No runs, 4 hits, 3 errors, 5 left on. As we play in the 6th. Really don't feel comfortable with 2-0 lead, do you?
No, never have enough.
3-0 to Loudon. We're actually 2-1 on Loudon. Top of the order. High to Loudy, 3-1 now.
We are in the 6th inning. 2-0. Toma St. with the lead in this 16U
3-1 on Loudon.
championship game.
Waiting on the pitch. And another walk.
Now to bat for Toma, number 32, Nate Hendricks.
7th walk, Wags, allowed by Loyal base by pitching. 7th walk already allowed by their pitching. Their third different pitcher out there. And that's going to get Loudon down to second easily. So Toma's had 7 base runners alone in this game on walks. They've had 2 batters hit in this game. Opportunity here in the 6th to put some distance between you and Loyal if you're Toma. There's a strike to Hendricks. Hendricks struck out earlier in the game, Dave, with the bases loaded. That was a inning where he and Courtney both struck out with 1 out and the bases loaded. And then that hit him. Hendricks says it hit him. And I don't know what the plate umpire is going to say here. Probably saying it did not hit him, but you saw Hendricks clearly shake his hand, didn't you?
There's your roster. It's a Loyal roster.
Oh, you want to get a base hit here anyway. You don't want to...
Yeah, they haven't got a lot of calls from the umpires
no.
In this game, if you ask me.
He clearly shook his hand, that Nate. 1-2 the pitch to Hendricks with Loudon at second. Stiglitz on the mound for them now. 3rd pitch to work in this game for Loyal. Hendricks has gone the distance for Toma, and he's pitched very well. Toma with just 2 hits in the game, but a 2-0 lead in the top of 6. 2-2 to Hendricks. That'll get Loudon in the 3rd. Got to take advantage here, don't you?
Oh yeah, that's every run now really big. Every just gets magnified as this game goes on, and when you got a pitcher pitching as well as Nate, you know, you just give him another 2 runs, and you really feel.
And another walk.
You really start feeling good, but you'd like to break through for a big inning. But, that seems like a lot to ask tonight.
Well, we've been helped out by 8 walks from Loyal pitching. To put that in perspective, Wags, Hendricks hasn't walked anybody, and they've walked 8.
Yep.
3 different pitchers, 8 walks. So we've had 8 base runners on walks, 2 base runners hit by a pitch. So 10 base runners alone, either walking or getting hit by a pitch. Here's Courtney. Runner going, and there'll be no play. Loudon at 3rd. High to Courtney. Loudon at 3rd. Hendricks at 2nd. Infield drawn in for Loyal. Gavin Courtney in the air to center. That'll be caught. Loudon will tag and will easily score on a terrible throw. Boy, that wasn't even close. And it's 3-0 Toma. Terrible throw from the center fielder. Big run. And the walks come back to haunt you. And Loudon, who walked to start with 1 out, scores for Toma. That's a big run, Dave. 3-0 Toma.
Yep.
As we play here in the 6th.
Yeah, absolutely. Big runs, and hopefully there's more coming. But when you took the walks and then you add the errors into them, and we haven't had one of either. No. It's hard to believe that's only 3-0.
Kunitz pops that up first base side, and it's going to get out of play.
It is 0-1 the count on Jackson Kunitz. Trying to deliver another
3 runs on 2 hits, helped out by 8 walks and 2 hit batters. They have 4 hits. They've committed 3 big errors. Toma has not committed an error.
It's 0-1 on Kunitz.
Pitch coming to Jackson Kunitz.
Kunitz took a strike to the
Takes a strike.
Stiglitz can chuck one to the backstop again. It's 0-2 on Kunitz.
0-2 on Kunitz.
It hit.
And he's hit by a pitch. Third batter hit in this game for Toma. So Dave, 11 base runners alone for Toma. Either hit by a pitch or walks, that is. 8 walks, 3 hit batters now. And yet, they're only down by 3. Here's Owen Wong at a big single his last time up to put Toma up 2-0. There goes the runner, and there'll be no play.
Wong can drive in a pair of insurance runs here. It's 0-1 on him. The pitch. Kunitz, guys, this
Pops it up in the infield. This should end the inning. It'll be the first baseman to win the inning. But Toma adds a run. We go to the bottom of 6 from Baraboo. 3-0 Toma on the Hagen Sports Network. So Toma adds a run to the top of 6, lead 3-0 now against Loyal.
Number 1.
They have their 3, 4, 5 hitters coming up here in the 6th. Big inning, Dave, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
Swing and miss. Nate Hendricks threw 5. Throwing 59 pitches, 44 for strikes. Struck out 7, hasn't walked anybody. And now it's a 3-run lead to work with in the bottom of 6. Facing their 3, 4, 5 batters.
evening here in Baraboo. The 0-1 from Nate.
Another strike. 3 runs on 2 hits for Toma. In the 6th.
Ready with the 0-2.
Inside for ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Earlier in the season, Toma beat these guys. Earlier in this tournament, they won 11-3. You didn't see that coming today. There's another strikeout. Number 8 for Hendricks.
For Hendricks, it's his 8th.
Boy, what can you say, Dave? What can you say about Nate Hendricks? 8 strikeouts, hasn't walked anybody. Has got that big out when he's needed it.
The pitch to Walter.
Here's Walter in the 4th spot.
He got the win in the regional championship game also, just pitched to Jim. So saved him for the championship game here tonight, and he's putting in another great performance.
Foul out of play. Yeah, it's been Nate Hendricks.
Yeah.
Hasn't had a lot of offense to work with, but Toma's taken advantage of errors and walks and hit batters. High to Walters. They've committed the game's only 3 errors. Toma's left 11 on base. They've had base runners in scoring position every inning as Toma, with a 3-run lead in the bottom of 6 now.
Hendricks looking for the 2nd out of this inning. Here's the pitch.
Little tapper toward 3rd. Gerke will throw him out. Two outs.
Now heading for Royal, number 31, Jonah Burks.
For Jonah Burks. Dave, I really don't remember too many hard hit balls in this game for Loyal, do you?
No.
That was a weak little ground ball to Gerke a moment ago. Burks at the plate.
He's ready. The pitch is call the ball.
3-0 Toma, bottom of 6. 16U Legion State Championship on the line.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. That one's down low. 2 balls for the strike. 2 balls, 1 strike on Jonah Burks in the 6th base.
2-1 on Verks.
Hendricks trying to retire the side in order in the 6th.
3-1 on Verks. One of the few batters he's fallen behind, isn't it?
Yep.
3-1 to Verks. Fouls it straight back.
Supposedly, Toma has got a lot of guys that have innings left, a lot of pitches left, so we're pretty deep in pitching if need be here.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Well, there's a 2-out walk. First walk allowed. Hendricks pitch count, Steel Dave in good shape at 73 right now.
Ready again, Nate Hendricks.
Here's Siglitz. Bounces foul, third base side. So where, Dave, in your worldly travels, where is Loyal, Wisconsin?
Well, it's a little bit, I would say, would it be northwest of Marshfield.
Okay, I'll take that. I would know.
Yeah.
I know Wags travels the world on a regular basis. Inside football. The other team that could have been in this championship game, we know St. Mary Springs is from Fond du Lac. That we do know. 1-1 the count now. Foul straight back, and as usual, Hendricks, Dave, for the most part, is staying ahead of the hitters, isn't he?
Yeah, that's been important all night long. If you're in control as a pitcher and you got that, you're ahead in the count, try to get them to chase. You can do a lot of different things.
1-2 the count. 2 outs in the 6th. Foul straight back. We'll do it again.
Some of these kids, it could be the only time they ever play in a state championship game. You gotta embrace this.
3-0 Toma in the 6th. Bottom of 6. Nate Hendricks has pitched to Beauty.
Off the rubber, setting Burks back to first, and now Peyton Smith's gonna go out and have a chat with him.
Siglitz still at the plate.
Toma and the Seacross team leading Loyal by a score of 3-0. Loyal, probably the smallest team in the state tournament. And yet they're here in the championship.
1-2 the count.
Some of these kids from Toma play for
On Siglitz. Hendricks trying to end the inning right here with no damage.
is Loyal.
And he does. He gets the foul tip, and Smith can't hang on.
Just getting a piece of that one to stay alive was Stiglitz.
Well, before the regional and Toma Dave even began, the general consensus was Toma had a chance to win it, and they did, but it didn't come easy, did it?
No, not at all. They had some great games with Holman, and had to get through that. But again, you know, when they really needed it, this Nate Hendricks gave them a great performance on the mound to get the championship.
Another 2-strike pitch. Ground ball to third. Gerke's got it. Goes the short route, and we go the 7th. 3-0 Toma, leading Loyal on the Hagen Sports Network.
At Toma Health, we are proud to serve our community by providing exceptional health care.
My name is Penny Precor. I am city attorney here in Toma and a private practitioner since 1995. I would highly recommend Toma Health without question. We have a great facility, and I think that what makes Toma Health the best is the employees that work there as well. It's truly, from my standpoint, a well-oiled machine from top to bottom, filled with people that care about what they're doing. Toma Health, caring for our community.
Top of 7 we go. Ty Newcomb leads on for Toma. 3-0 Toma leading Loyal. Newcomb with Toma's first hit in the game. Toma with just 2 hits in this game from Newcomb and Julian Kunitz. That's been it. But they lead 3-0 in the 7th. Newcomb, Julian Kunitz, Peyton Smith, 6, 7, 8 due up. Totals through 6 for Toma through 6. 3 runs, 2 hits, no errors, 11 left on. Royal through 6, no runs, 4 hits, 3 errors, 6 left on. Toma's taking advantage of 8 walks from Loyal and 3 hit batters. And also, Dave, 3 big errors.
Yep.
And that's what good teams do.
Yep. We haven't, busted it open, but, getting those 3 runs with the pitcher you got pitching the way he is, that's pretty huge.
Well, there's walk number 9, Newcomb to start the inning. Courtesy runner for Toma.
Running Matt.
And it's going to be Mac. Where's it?
Yep.
Number 16, Julian.
34.
Yeah, Mac at first base, courtesy running. Here's Julian Kunitz.
He's checking on the runner, and Max slides back in safely.
So Toma, Dave, is going to take at least a 3-run lead to the top of 7, but you wouldn't mind a few more, would you?
No, not at all.
Low for ball. Seglitz working for them. 3rd pitcher to work in this game for them. Throw to first, back in time easily. Is Mac. They will have their 6, 7, and 8 batters due up for the record when we play the bottom of 7.
He'll take the ball up high, snap throw to first, down in time. It's 2-0 on Julian Kunitz. You make Stiglitz throw a strike. Maybe before.
Every inning in this game, Toma's had runners in scoring position.
He's confident he can swing for a base hit here. Took a strike here, it's 2-1.
Strike on Julian Kunitz.
Peyton Smith is the on-deck hitter. Toma trying to get another good insurance run. Quick check-in on Mac.
So we talked about the fact when the regional start in Toma, we thought Toma had a great chance to come out of there, and they did. But state tournament time, Dave, did either one of us see us in the championship game? I thought we had a realistic chance. You look at our prior 4 games, Dave, 3 of the 4 have been 1-run games.
Yeah, you bet. They've earned their way here, that's for sure.
Started out beating La Crosse Juniors, 7-6, came from behind there. Beat a Baraboo team that only had 2 wins when they played them, and they beat them 4-3. Then they beat these guys 11-3, and then lost yesterday to St. Mary's Springs 6-5. Fly ball to right, we haven't seen too many of those. 1 out.
1 on, 1 out for Peyton Smith. Smith's due for a big hit right here. 0 for 3.
Up to bat for Toma, number 1.
Peyton Smith reached down there his first time up, flied to left his last time up. 16 and under, Legion State Championship on the line.
Hendricks in good shape pitch count-wise, should be able to finish this one.
But at foul.
Foul, first base side, it's 0-1.
I noticed prior, Dave, maybe you saw it coming in right by the press box. They have the trophies for both teams, and they have individual medals, and hopefully shortly we'll see Toma get the championship medals and the championship trophy. But 3 outs still to come, the toughest 3.
Mac is lead from first, the pitch is outside, it's even, a ball to strike down Smith.
Again, we want to thank Baraboo for accommodating us up here. Beautiful press box.
4-0 lead at the minimum. 4 runs just seems so much of an uphill climb, more so than 3. The 1-1 is chopped up.
So in Toma, Dave, well, in Baraboo, they apparently build press boxes. In Toma, they build them and they take them down because they're in the way.
Mac running at first base.
No, it's really a beautiful layout.
Stiglitz ready from the stretch.
Stiglitz the pitch. Way inside for ball to Smith.
Smith is dug out again, telling him to wear it, but your reflexes say otherwise.
Since this game is being played 2 days from today, August 1st, we start our 40th year. Hoping to end year 39 with a state championship, 2 outs for Quinn Gerke. Here's Quinn in the 9 spot. That's going to get Mac down to second. Mac also had a big win in this tournament for us, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
And I think that was one of the keys.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Because, you know, he's not normally one of those guys that is going to go out and pitch a complete game or even close to it sometimes. And that performance that he got him an extra game, he gave the rest of this pitching staff, put him in a great position.
I really agree. That totally set the table. Now, if I'd have told you before the game, Wags, we're only going to have 2 hits, but we're going to win the game, would you have taken that bet?
Knowing who we had throwing, I might have, but it would have been a gamble, I would have felt.
Well, hopefully Quinn can get this guy home. Mac at third, another big run. And they're going to give us a gift run right here. We'll take it. Mac scores on a wild pitch, and it's 4-0. So walks, wild pitches, wild pitch a moment ago. Hit batters, errors have really proven costly for Loyal in this game, down 4-0 now. And another walk to Gerke. That is walk number 10 unofficially.
The walk brings up the top of the order for Toma, number 4. Owen. Wow.
Well, 9. I have 9 walks at any rate. Look at a pitching change.
And I think we'll have another pitching change here for Loyal.
4-0 Toma.
It is Toma in the City Club.
Pitching change for Loyal. We'll take a break. You're watching the Hagen Sports Network.
Here on L92.5.
I can't read my scorebook, but I was right the first time. 10 walks now allowed by Loyal pitching. 10 walks. We've got 3 runners reach on errors. 3 hit batters. 16 base runners alone, Dave, on a walk or a hit batter.
The first offer here from Stiglitz. Loudon 0 for 2. He's been on base twice. Another check in on the runner. Sounded like a hidden ball trick. Loyal trying to pull. It was. And Toma did not go for it. Walter tripped like the ball got away.
Don't see that too often.
Yeah, the old hidden ball trick. Yeah.
Running by Gerke. High IQ by Quinn out there.
Didn't work though, did it?
You know what? That's the first time I've seen that in a game I've called, and I love it. That one's down low.
Low for ball. Well, we're down 4-zip. Why not, huh?
Yeah, why not? Pull out all the stops. But if you're Loyal, honestly, you know, can you look at your performance and say that you deserve to win the game? I think, again, I think they're lucky to be only down 4.
Well, the bottom line is we've had 16 base runners alone, either on a walk, hit by a pitch, or errors. 16 base runners alone they put on. We only have 2 hits. We still only have 2 hits. Newcomb and Wong. That's it. And the rest has been, very honestly, Nate Hendricks, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. That's the flip side of the coin.
Well, 1-2 to Loudon. No for ball. Well, we are hoping to end our 39th year with a state championship. but it's still 3 outs away. You don't take anything for granted, do you?
Well, we've been the victim of a few walk-offs this year, and in this tournament, the game we lost was tied going to the bottom of the 7th, and they walked us off without, I don't think we recorded an out.
And Loudon strikes out to end the inning. Toma picks up another run, though, on a wild pitch that Max scores. We go the bottom of 7. 16U Legion State Championship on the line. 4-0 Toma. You're watching the Hagen Sports Network. Well, it's the bottom of 7. Toma 3 outs away from a state championship with a 4-0 lead. Nate Hendricks threw 6 innings, has thrown 80 pitches, 57 for strikes, striking out 8 and walking 1. Fouling the batter. 7-8-9 up for them. Toma with 4 runs on just 2 hits. They have no runs on 4 hits and 3 errors. And Dave, I said this earlier, there are a lot of bugs out here, aren't there?
Yes, there are.
Somebody out on Facebook, my Facebook page, to bring your bug spray. We're not having any problems up here, but you can clearly see the bugs. Strike 3 looking. Strikeout number 9 for Nate Hendricks. And they're down the final 2 outs. Carson Bremer at the plate. Bremer in the 8th spot.
Number 17, Carson Brenner.
Pitch to Bremer. High for ball. 30 years ago, Toma won a state championship on this field, and they're 2 outs away from doing it 30 years later. 1-1 now.
Strike, and it's 1-1. That one beneficial in Toma's favor. A ball and a strike on Bremer.
1-1 to Bremer. 1-2 to Bremer.
It's a ball and 2 strikes on Carson Bremer. 9 strikeouts in the game for Hendricks. Can he reach double figures?
1-2 pitch. In the dirt for ball.
It's even 2 balls and 2 strikes on Bremer.
Right after this game, they'll have the awards part. Each team gets a trophy, and they have individual medals, and obviously we will stay here, show you that. There's strikeout number 10 for Hendricks. Well, the number 9 batter is the only thing that stands between Toma and a championship. They have a pinch batter here. Carter Johnson.
Carter Johnson, the last hope for Loyal. How do you like that?
Now pinch hitting for Royal. Number 9, Carter Johnson.
With the game being where it is, the last hope.
All right, with the bugs in the air.
Pitch by Hendricks.
Wags, would it only be ironic if this game ended on a strikeout? Strike out the side would be a great way to end this. Well, he's 1 pitch away. 10 strikeouts for Nate Hendricks. Toma bench getting ready to rush the field. Apparently just missed.
It's the ball and 2 strikes on Johnson.
1-2 on Johnson.
Who lives to see another pitch. Here it is.
Pops it up. Kunitz with the catch. And Toma, you have a state champion. Congratulations, Toma. And they earned it, Wags, didn't they?
Boy, they really did. what a great game, you know, with all the chances that we didn't take advantage of. We took advantage of just enough, and bringing home the hardware. I had a great feeling all day long that we would get it done, and boy, what a great feeling.
Can't say enough about Nate Hendricks. You win Dave 4-0. 2 hits. Helped out by 10 walks, 3 hit batters, and 3 errors. Wasn't pretty, but a state championship for the 16U team in Tomah. Stick around, we'll be right back. We're going to have the awards presentation. I would assume it'll be somewhere where we can see it. I'm going to find out. There's that table right there. Yeah, they're going to do it at home plate. We'll take a break. We'll be back. You're watching the Hagen Sports Network.
At Tomah Health, we are proud to serve our community by providing exceptional health care.
My name is Penny Precor. I am city attorney here in Tomah and a private practitioner since 1995. I would highly recommend Tomah Health without question. We have a great facility, and I think that what makes Tomah Health the best is the employees that work there as well. It's truly, from my standpoint, a well-oiled machine from top to bottom, filled with people that care about what they're doing. Tomah Health, caring for our community.
From Loyal, number 1, Andy Petoshek. I am sorry. Number 2, Colton Sandelier. Number 17, Carson Bremer. Number 33, Adam Kautzer. And number 53, Hunter Walter. From Tomah, number 18, Owen Wong. Number 34, Brennan Mack. Number 2, Gwyn Gerke. Sorry. Our leading hitter for the 16U state tournament, number 4, Owen Loudon. Come up and get your award. And our MVP, the starting pitcher for tonight's game, number 32, Nathan Hendricks. Now for our runner-ups, Loyal, announcing all the team members here. Number 1, Andy Petoshek. Come up and grab your medal, guys. Number 2, Colton Sandelier. Number 3, Reed Stieglitz. Number 4, Rogan Ashbeck. Number 6, Carson Prine. Number 9, Carter Johnson. Number 10, Jake Lanier. 17, Carson Bremer. 22, Rhett Lamavec. 23, Talon Fallen. Number 31, Jonah Vicks. 33, Adam Kautzer. And number 53, Hunter Walter. Head coach, Dean Bogdanovich, and assisted by Darren Bremer. And while we're waiting, we would also like to give out the Sportsmanship Award to St. Mary's Springs. And now for our champions from Tomah. Number 0, Gavin Courtney. Number 1, Peyton Smith. Number 2, Gwynn Gerke. Number 3, Silas Cram. Number 4, Owen Loudon. Number 5, Weston Gerke. Number 8, Caden Hahn. Number 10, Cullen Brugman. Number 16, Julian Kunitz. Number 18, Owen Long. Number 23, Jackson Tackman. Number 25, Max Haldeman. Number 32, Nathan Hendricks. Number 33, Grady Barfneck. Number 34, Nate Jensen. Also number 34, Brennan Mack. 69, Jackson Kunitz. And number 99, Tyne Newcomb. Toma is coached by Brian Courtney, assisted by Tony Newcomb, Bob Hendricks, Travis Marshall, Dan Reed, and Sam Wiles. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the Class 16U state tournament here in Baraboo. The Wisconsin American Legion Baseball Association appreciates your support of the American Legion Baseball. Thank you for attending, and please drive home safely. Thank you for a great weekend of baseball, all teams.
Still got trophies and
Wags, I think they forget about the trophies, huh? He signaled up there. Well, there you go. There you go.
For Coach Dean Bogdanovich.
So 30 years later, Toma wins another Legion State Championship here in Baraboo.
Team champions again with manager Brian Corey.
4-0 your final.
coming back in 30 years for the next one.
Yeah, I'll be back here in 30 years when I'm 102 years old, and we'll be looking for another one. Wags, I can't put in the words. These guys deserve it. It's that simple.
Yeah, it is, and you know, announcing their games all summer long, it was an honor and just a great pleasure. And to see them do something like this, I just feel so good for the kids and the coaches too, because I know what they put into it.
Yeah, I'm hoping they're going to take a team picture here so we can get a close-up of the team here. Maybe they won't. We'll see. Bottom line, Dave, as we wrap it up.
Thank you.
Nate Hendricks, 93 pitches, 67 strikes, struck out 10, walked 1. And there is your 2024 Toma 16 and under state championship team. Well deserved here tonight in Baraboo. Wang's final word.
Well, yeah, congratulations. That's all I can say. It was great to come down here 2 years in a row to the state tournament and follow the team and to finish it off the way they did and take home the hardware. That's what we're all hoping for. And what a party we're going to have when they have their end of year get together.
We are 2 days away from the 40th year of the Hagen Sports Network, and we talked about this earlier, Dave. What a great way to end year 39 with a state championship. Can't put it into words.
No, you can count on one hand, I'm pretty sure, the state championships that we've covered probably, but over the years, the opportunities don't come along very often. I'm glad that you were able to come down here and put this in the archives.
On behalf of my cameraman, Dave Wagner, this is Gregg Hagen. Congratulations, Toma 16U. 2024 16U state championships, and a lot of happy parents right there, aren't there, Dave? For obvious reasons.
Yep, absolutely.
Thanks for looking, everyone. Good night from Baraboo, where tonight Toma beats Loyal 4-0 to win the 16U state championship. Good night, everyone. You've been watching the Hagen Sports Network.